Good morning everybody, welcome to Love to Mow. Today we're in the village of Awsworth in Nottinghamshire, and behind me is a garden that hasn't seen a mower in years. Our customer today is a lovely lady. She's had a really tough run with her health and her back isn't what it used to be. And sadly she's got a neighbour who has made her feel quite uncomfortable. Between the physical pain and stress, this garden has become a bit of a prison, and I've promised her that we're going to change her life over the next few weeks. And we just look at the size of these stems, and especially this Buddleja here. Camera's getting caught up in all of it. Yep, so my goal is to get all of this down as fast as possible over the next few weeks. And from there, my Buddleja keeps getting caught on the camera. And then about here, my goal is to build a structure that can contain a Clematis Montana in order to give back the customer her privacy. As you can see, it's going to be a big job, a lot of sweat, a lot of cuts, and no doubt from the Brambles. But this customer deserves her sanctuary back. So let's get stuck in. Let's get this jungle away from Awsworth. So we've got some pots down here. I'm going to move these out of the way. We'll move all this around as we go along. But we're going to start in this area here just to create ourselves some space. And thankfully we've got a recycling bin here, so we can use that for today. Get some snips on the go. Well, first bit of bramble. Hee. As you can see, it's quite tight in here at the moment, which is, so once we get our space together, we'll be able to work faster and harder. It's all about getting your starting point going, isn't it? Where are they? Unfortunately though, due to time constraints, we can only really spend a couple of hours on site each visit. So yeah, I do this on my weekends. As part of, I do it for a living for a full-time company, a big corporate one. We do a lot of We do a lot of industrial units and things like that. So, you know, garden management, all that kind of stuff, or landscape management, should I say. So I really do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. But I also like to give back my time. You know what? Thinking I might have to bag a lot of this and actually do a full tip run. Yeah, we'll do that. Thankfully, I've got some half-ton bags in my car. A lot of this I'm actually finding I can just pull it out. Break it off. Yeah. Might be faster. Oh, I'm entwined. Oh dear. So we're getting there. We're making our way through, nice and steady. Just going to snip through all this. Create a sort of like box area. Get down and low into this ground. Gotta love brambles, they'll grow anywhere. The same goes for Buddleja as well. I absolutely love Buddleja. It's one of the best, one of my favourite plants. But when it's untamed, it can just grow anywhere. One of the great things about it is that you can actually cut it about 15 inches from the ground and it will just grow back. But like we said, if it's ever left untamed, it will grow as it's done down here. It'll grow out of there, and you can just see, look, that's years. And it just, once it takes over, you've got to get rid of it. The size of that bramble down here, that's massive. Just want to say that this is the first time I've ever recorded anything like this. You can probably tell. And I hope to do more, and I hope to get better at it. Just as I hope to do more and get better at gardening as well. I enjoy making videos. I've been, playing around with it for a couple of years, learning the skill. Just like I've, picked up the skill of gardening, which I've been doing since I was a kid with my granddad and my dad. Unfortunately, my granddad's not with us anymore, but my dad's getting on. He can't really do as much as he once used to do. Whew. Right, I think it's time to start bagging this lot up and compact it down. Unfortunately, my bag's right over there. Come on, I like my jacket. Let's not have a way with that. Probably wondering why you saw my laptop underneath that. Well, like I said, this is the first time I've ever recorded anything like this. And, well, I kind of really wanted to know what it was I wanted to say. And hopefully one day it will just roll off the tongue, you know. It's all a learning curve. Have you ever had that feeling you might have been done in? Well, it says half ton. Well, I don't know. You go to these shops, and you say, "Oh, it's like a half ton bag," and then you get it. It don't look like half a ton, does it? It's thirsty work. Right, so it appears that I might need to go and pick myself up some more of these half-ton sacks. Or better still, get a couple of ton sacks instead. Pretty certain my car can fit a couple of those in. I'd just like to point out that this is a project that's going to take a few weeks. You know, we are only here for a couple of hours a visit. So we are under time constraints to get things done. But, you know, I've got moss growing down here and around. That's going to need to be scraped out at some point. Probably going to leave that till quite last. The main focus is going to be taking out all this Brambles and Buddleja. Let's get this puppy out. When it locks, you have to take the battery out. Oh, come on. Always remember, make sure your tools are fully charged before you start a big job like this. I used it the other day, about 2 weeks ago. I figured the chargers will still be in there. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. Well, that was fun. Like I said, I should have charged this bloody thing up. Didn't. My fault. We'll have to get the old silky saw out instead. One of these. This one actually I got from, it's a Hawksmoor, I got from Tool Station. I actually quite like this one. I like the guard on the handle. Yeah, really good. Probably about 8-9 quid, something like that. Pretty cool. Just means now, more work. Oh, I've broke it. Oh, it's going well, isn't it? So, as you can see, we've got this Buddleja down to this stem. I'm going to cut this off down here. And then when we come back in a couple of weeks' time, we'll go into town on this. I might actually try and get a bit more done. Like we said, you can cut these Buddleja all the way down and they will always come back. But in this situation, it's on a pathway. And frankly, we really don't want it there, do we? So, because these roots will start coming under and start damaging the foundations of the house itself. Actually, that's quite a good little feature. Hawksmoor, maybe you should do something like that so you can grab it, move the guard out of the way. I know, I'm not affiliated with them at all. Do I get my pole saw out? You know, I think I will. At least I know I've got fuel for that. Yep, let's do it. One pole saw to the rescue. Got my trusty pole saw. We're going to get in, try and take this out. No reason why you shouldn't be spinning. Finally. So my plan is, I'm going to plop these here for now. And then when we come back and I've got time, we'll saw these down, create these that little log pile that I was talking about earlier. But right now, I'm going to try and get rid of as much as this bramble down this side, this path bit, as I can. So we're running out of time today. I need to look at that as well, because that doesn't seem to be performing like it usually does. I think maybe my chain might just be like a little bit more slacker than I thought it was when I kicked it up. But here we go. Well, this is annoying. Start of the season, and this brand, I've just had this replaced. This is a Mountfield multi-tool. Bloody hell, it's red hot. This ain't fun. Well, this is great. I've got a defective tool now. Great start to the season. Not. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing about this one. I suppose I'm going to have to contact the dealer and say, look, it's defective, it's overheating, it doesn't... Look at that glow. I don't know if you can see that, but wow. I need to look into that one. Oh, Brambles, come on. Sorry. Another Buddleja right there trying to come up. Kind of want that glove. Don't want you lost in the ether. Sorry. Oh, you're right, Doc. Yeah. We'll chop these down. Once I've created this space, I'll be able to stack them this way, and then because we want to keep a lot of that for that bug pile thing that we want to create, don't we? So, yeah, we're getting there.
Still filming yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry. No, I'll cut it all out. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I've got to take my tool back to the dealership because it's overheating. It's burning rich. I don't know why, but it seems to me like it's burning rich. So I need to look. It's just not spinning up right. So oh, Brambles, I love you. I really do. There's some pain, isn't it? Sorry?
The birds drop blackberries.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And that's it. That's where it starts, isn't it? Sorry, say again. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I'll come and I'll grab it off you now. And then I ain't got to bother you again, have I?
And just
yeah. It's just, even just this little bit here it makes all that difference, doesn't it? You can actually start to see how it will come back again.
yes.
And what I'll probably plan on doing is keep working towards that way, round that corner to get to that gate. We won't do the other side of the gate, but unless we try to use it as to turf stuff out. I don't know if that gate's working, is it? Yeah, so it might be a shame to get rid of that, so we'll probably leave that then. But we'll get it so that I can at least utilise that space there just to put stuff away and whatever. Whilst I'm then, because that's where your steps are down there, aren't they, to get to that side?
When you say steps, what they actually are is another. I'm not responsible for this. They're just big boulders.
Oh, right.
Held together by concrete, except they are not all held together now.
Well, we can sort that out.
Wobbly and uncertain, and you know, I mean, I cannot go down because they're just too unstable for me.
Well, that'll be something else we try to get done then. Yeah, that'll be something else we get done then.
Yes, yes. But I'm just warning you not to...
like and subscribe, more views. More work.
Okay. Cheers then.
Awesome. Thank you, Eileen. I'll see you later.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I'm really annoyed that my tool has decided to pack up. It was working fine the other week. The fact that the exhaust manifold is overheating has got me worried, because obviously that sits on top of the fuel tank, even though I did try to use it again. Yeah, I need to look into that. I'm gonna have to take it to those that put it together for me. It's mad, because they literally just replaced it with so basically the exhaust on the old one, the exhaust manifold decided to start rattling, causing it to cut out. And now they've given me this new one, and it is brand new, got all new attachments and everything. They put it together, run it up. Everything was looking good. I've used it a few times, but it really isn't it's really not producing any power at all. So I don't know what to do about that. For somebody who relies on those tools, you know, I mean, obviously at some point, hopefully I can upgrade it to some more robust equipment, but I don't know. Let's get rid of this one, get the next one. As you see, we have made a huge impact today. Eileen's pretty happy with it so far. I mean, all this is going to need to be blown off, but I'm not going to do it this week because I feel that, you know, I'm going to be creating much more mess. This is a huge project, and yeah, next time that's coming down, we'll work round the corner, and then we're going to start going down, and there's a little drop section, so we'll finish up there. In the meantime, I now need to try and figure out what's going on with my machines, and go from there. Can't get my gloves off. If you think everybody deserves to feel safe in their own back garden, hit that like button, hit subscribe, put a comment in the comment section down below. The goal here is to try and reach 1,000 subscribers and hopefully more in order to create this brand new Montana structure that I want to achieve for this like I said, that's going to help provide a screen of security from neighbours and all that kind of stuff. So please like and subscribe. It'll help this channel to grow, and that way we'll be able to reach more people, do the world a better place, make the world a better place. It's been a tough old slog. Brambles have got me good. I don't know if you can see that. Brilliant. Been here a little longer than I needed. Whilst I was out getting some tools in the car, one of the neighbours poked me and asked me to go and have a look at their property as well. So that's brilliant. Really good for Love to Mow. And I feel that today's gone well. Customers come out. She's really happy. She's really chuffed. She's got light coming in through her windows now. Once we leave, I'm sure she'll open up her curtains. And yeah, like I said, Buddleja at the back there, that's got to go. This stuff will get chopped down and saved to create a log pile further down in the back of the garden, which I can literally just start to see. I probably won't get it on camera, but I can see the back fence line now. There's some steps down there. Customers like, yeah, don't worry about them. They're a bit wobbly. But that's something else that, you know, if this gets a lot of likes and subscribers and gets out into the ether, who knows what we can do here, what we can achieve to help out, you know, one neglected garden. I'll see you on the next episode, and hopefully we can have some sun this time, next time. See you later.